Well, League One is a bit of a strange division because we're not particularly playing that well, but we are in fourth position. And we're going to probably find out in today's episode against two teams in the top half of the table whether we are good enough to challenge for a playoff place this season. Welcome to episode 15 of Bottoms Up. Okay, welcome back to the video, folks. Let's get into how things have been since you were last away. Before we do, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of stuff, but really do massively appreciate all of your support. Thank you very much. So the last time we was here in episode 14, we had Oxford United away, where we lost 2-1, Sam Smith scoring a goal. And then we entertained Barnsley at our ground and got a 1-1 draw, Aaron Collins with a penalty in that one. Since then, we then lost to Charlton 1-0 at home. Then we went away from home and beat Lincoln 2-0 with Shea Ojo and Josh Smith getting on the score sheet. Then another 2-0 win, this time at home against Wigan. Manuel Pisano coming off the subs bench to score the 2 goals in that game. It's nice to get a striker scoring from time to time. You know about my struggles with strikers. Then we had Wrexham in the FA Cup first round, and there's no FA Cup run for us this year. We've gone out in the first round stage, 4-2 we got beaten. We were comprehensively beaten, really. The next game was a lot closer. We probably did shade it statistically, but Wrexham got a 1-1 draw out of the game. Jay Mingy with the goal. Jay Mingy's been actually playing pretty well recently. He scored in the previous game as well. Then against Preston, they are diabolical, Preston. Don't start thinking that we've turned the table. They're down here. They only had 2 wins all season. Swindon, one of the other teams we've comprehensively beaten this season, haven't had a single win this season. So maybe a bit of I hate when this does this. A bit of a false dawn, maybe, in the fact that we won 6-1. But again, not a single striker scoring. Jay Mingy did get on the 3rd game in a row, Jay Mingy scoring. And then we play Southampton under-21s in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. 0-0 draw, but we won on penalties. We have qualified from that group, and we now play Luton Town under-21s in the Southern Section 2nd round. But today it's about Bristol Rovers at home, who are 6th in the league, and Blackpool away, who are 9th in the league. So we have a quick look at the league table. We can see Bristol Rovers here in the playoff places with us. Blackpool very much in contention. From 4th down to 11th, there's only 2 points between us. It's very, very congested after 17 games for most people. So let's get into the game today. There's no point hanging about and wasting time. Let's see what version of Colchester actually turns up. So we start off with Sharman Lowe in goal, Pearce and Egbo in the wing-back positions, Armitage and Andrews in the centre of defence, Mingy and Mew in the midfield, Collins and Hedges out wide with Smith in behind Pisano. I am a bit concerned that we've done this 4-2-3-1 formation, and we've used Quick Pick to tell us what team to pick, and basically it's not choosing Maynard Brewer, which I'm not sure I'm entirely comfortable with, but I've gone with it for the last couple of games. We'll continue to go with it now, but don't be surprised if Maynard Brewer does find his way back into the team. Bristol Rovers have made a couple of changes as well ahead of this game, and let's get into it, and hopefully we can get a win. We've had a couple of victories, a win and a draw in the last couple of games, but it'd be nice if we can just get a bit of momentum going, because we've been so inconsistent this season. But that seems to be a familiar trend around most teams in this league, is just inconsistency. No one seems to be able to put a significant run together. So we have the highlights with Collins. It goes back to Mingy. It's now with Hedges. He finds Egbo. He's brilliant ball to Hedges. Oh, and it's keeper must have made a save. So it's gone out for a corner. Egbo will take the corner, swinging it into the near post. Oh, I thought we'd got a good header on that then. Oh, it's Egbo. Oh, the keeper with a save, and that's just trickled along the goal line. It's another corner. We've certainly started the game well, that's for certain. Hedges swings it in, but it's been cleared and the highlight comes to an end. Well, that's definitely a promising start to the game. There's no doubt about that. Here's Bristol Rovers though with the next highlight. Mingy to Smith, back to Mingy, to Pisano. Collins in space. Come on, Collins. Oh, he's a top scorer and he's skewed it wide. Come on, we've got to take these chances. Definitely expect better from Aaron Collins considering he's our top goal scorer. Right, next highlights with Thomas for Bristol Rovers. We've intercepted it with Rennie Mew. Here's Josh Smith. Gives it to Collins. Partly tackled, but it's now with Mingy to Josh Smith. To Mew. Over the top for Collins. I don't know where their keeper was going. I think he was off to get his lunch. A bit early. It's only 21 minutes to go till half time. But we'll take that. Aaron Collins with a good finish. Rennie Mew with the assist on that one. Let's build from there, but well won back from Pearce. I like that. Collins seemed to be having a conversation with Pearce then. Puts the ball in. Comes to Egbo. Oh, Mandela Egbo scores. Was that his second goal of the season, did that say? The flag's not gone up either. It is definitely 2-0, folks. And I love the way we started this game. 8 shots on goal, 6 on target, an XG of more than 1, 52% possession, 88% passes completed. That's been a good first half performance against the team in the playoff places. We're happy with the performance. Let's get on to the second half. I don't like when we get a highlight at the start of the half because we're doing well. We don't want to now concede right at the start of the half. But it is Bristol Rovers that have the highlight. Down their left-hand side. Oh, Sharman Lowe's tipped it over the bar. He's made a really good save there, to be fair to him. Down now with the corner for Bristol Rovers. Swings it into the near post. We head it away. It's not fully away, but the highlight's finished. So that's... Whew. Wipe the brow. Very relieved with that one. So we're getting close to the hour mark, which is around the time I can start considering doing substitutions. They've still only had the one shot on target in the whole of this match. Right, 65 minutes gone. Let's look at this. So I don't really want to take Aaron Collins off because even though he's getting a bit tired, he has been playing well. I think we could take Ray Hedges off for Jaden Fevrier. And I mean, no one's really playing badly, so I'm thinking I might just leave that as my only change for now. I mean, why change unnecessarily? So they've had a second shot on target. Right, moving into the 70 odd minutes. We'll make a couple of substitutions now. So we'll swap Josh Smith with Aaron Collins, just mix them about there. And then we can take... What was I looking at doing here? Oh yeah, I'm looking at taking Collins off for Albie Morgan. And bring on Ben Briggs for Rennie Mew. Just freshen up that midfield a little bit. Been giving Fevrier and Ojo a bit of a chance lately. Fevrier with the corner. He can deliver a good corner. An in-swinger to the near post. And we scored. Cathal Heffernan with his third goal of the season. He does like a Fevrier corner, I must say. It's 3-0. It's pretty much game over. Fevrier with another corner. Swings it in. Bouncing about, but the keeper has a comfortable save or comfortable catch to make there. Before they kick off anymore, we're going to make a final 2 substitutes. So even Bristow can come on for Tom Pearce and Ed Turns can come on for Mandela Egbo. Let's see what happens here. It's 3-0. We should be safe. There should be no danger of us conceding 3 goals in the final 5 or so minutes. Here's Pearce to Mingy to Pearce. Ball into the box. Comes out to Egbo. Oh, and Josh Smith has scored his 5th goal of the season. I'm surprised that weren't offside, actually. I thought that might have been offside. But 4-0 against Bristol Rovers. and we are happy with this performance. This has been exactly what we wanted. After beating Preston 6-1 in their last league game, a 4-0 win so far is certainly happy days for me. So it's with Bristol Rovers, they're knocking the ball about a bit, but you've seen in this game how good we can look. And it's against a team that's in the playoffs, or was in the playoffs. So it's not like we're playing Preston that are relegation fodder and whatever else. This is against a pretty good team in League One. We're not able to get the ball back from them, which is a bit of a concern. And they've scored. And I said this, when we beat Preston 6-1, they scored their goal towards the end of the game. And I was just like, 6-0 looks so much better than 6-1. And same here, 4-0 looks so much better than 4-1. We need to cut out these silly goals at the end of games. And are we going to concede a second one now? We're into the 6th of 7 minutes of added on time. Good challenge. Bristow can lead the counter-attack. He finds Fevrier. Can we get another goal? Puts the ball in. Pisano, 7th goal of the season. 5-1 to Colchester. 96th minute of the game. Why is there another highlight? I mean, has this game decided it's not giving us enough highlights, that it's got to have a load of them all at the end of the game? Here's Fevrier. I mean, are we going to score again? I mean, this would be mad. Oh, Josh Smith. So close, heading it wide. Striker scoring in the game as well. Happy days for. I mean, 3 of our goals have come in the last 14 minutes. But actually, Bristol Rovers goal went down as a Cavill Heffernan own goal. Okay, well, that was a lovely, lovely win. Let's see what it does for us for the tables. I never looked earlier. We're still in 4th after 18 games. Bristol Rovers have now dropped down to 9th. We now play against Blackpool away from home. Let's see if we can pick up a win in that game. I'll see you there. So not sure if I've mentioned this to you in a previous episode or in a transfer special it would have been, but I applied for our youth facilities to be upgraded, in which they were. And it's now had an email come through saying that the planned expansion to the club's youth facilities have been completed, which is awesome. So I'm now going to make another board request about our facilities. I want to improve training. I can't ask to improve youth. Maybe increase youth level. We'll go for a couple of them. We'll go for increased youth level, and we'll go for improved training facilities. Now, we're not going to know whether they're going to agree to that or not for the time being, but it's certainly something I'll update you on in the next episode. In the meantime, let's get into the game today against Blackpool. We'll tick on the opposition instructions. We have had to make one change, that Rennie Mew is suspended for this game, so therefore we've brought in Noah Chilvers and just put Joe Mingy as the ball-winning midfielder so that Noah Chilvers can play as a deep-line playmaker. Other than that, it stays the same. Sharman Lowe in goal, Pearce and Egbo in the wing-back positions, Armitage and Andrews in the centre of defence, Chilvers and Mingy in midfield with Collins and Hedges out wide, Smith in behind Pisano. Let's get into this game. After the last 2 league games we've had, Preston and Bristol Rovers in the one in this episode, I'm really hopeful we can continue this good run of form, because we have been really good at finishing our chances lately. Obviously, we are away from home here, nearly 13,000 in Blackpool Stadium. Are they the Oranges or something, their nickname? I've got Tangerines or whatever it is. I'm probably way out on that. But both teams have had a shot on target. We've not had any XG for a shot on target. So it was obviously I don't know how you can't get any XG when you get a shot on target, but it is what it is. They are dominating possession slightly. Here's the first highlight. Hedges kind of gets tackled but keeps hold of the ball, and his shot goes over the bar. Bit of an underwhelming highlight, that one, I have to say. He got 0.05 of an XG for it, though. Right, here we go. Blackpool have it. So, Lai finds Berry out on their right-hand side, crosses it in, and it's gone wide. Thankfully, it's gone wide. It's a goal kick to Colchester, and that's the end of the highlight. Not an inspirational first half from either team so far. Noah Chilvers with a corner for us. It's just Caffel Hefferner's just headed that way over the bar. Just ballooned over. So, yeah, bit of a dull first half there. That felt like a League One style first half, to be honest. I'm proud of everyone's efforts. You've done nothing away from home. Right, let's see if we can do something in this second half. It won't be long before I'm going to be looking at making substitutions either. Hedges has the corner. Oh, he whipped that towards that front post. No idea who it was that greeted him. It went over the bar anyway. If they could have steered that on target, I think they would have just gone flying in the back of the net. Right, I think we're going to take Pisano off for Lehane. And Jay Ming is not playing well in that position, so I think we bring on Ben Briggs in his place. And let's just stick with that for the time being. Hopefully Ben Briggs can do something for us in the middle of that park. Give me a reason to play more often. That's what I'm looking for from these players when I give them an opportunity. Right. I'm now going to... Am I taking off Aaron Collins? No, I'm not. I'm going to bring on Albie Morgan for Josh Smith and bring on Fevrier for Hedges. And we'll leave it at that, leave one substitution in the bank should we decide to use it. It's not been a great game. There's only been 3 shots on target between the two teams. We've had 2 of them. And there's just nothing happening. So Blackpool have the highlight. They're working it round quite nicely. Berry's through and that's the goal. Aidan Berry. His 3rd goal of the season for Blackpool, and it looks like we're going to be condemned to defeat. Right, let's go very attacking. Why not? I was going to change it to attacking, but I never use very attacking. I doubt it's going to make any difference. We're not even get a highlight in our favour. Right, they have a goal kick. Fevrier gets the ball. What can he do with it? To Andrews. I mean, who that was to, I have no idea. Really don't know. That was such a poor ball from the goalkeeper. Sharman low to Armitage. Out to Pearce. Collins kind of loses it, but Morgan picks it up, gets the ball into the box, and we scored! Jaden Fevrier, 1st goal of the season. Well done. 1-1. We're going to stay on very attacking. Why not? We might concede a goal now, but we have to go for it, don't we? No highlight? No, full time, 1-1. Well, you could look at that as a point salvaged, I suppose. I have to sympathise with you. I won't criticise them too badly. We were away from home. We're kind of punching above our weights. We're not expected to be by the playoffs. So that's the table as it is now. 19 games in. We're still in the playoffs. We've dropped from 4th to 5th, but we're still in the playoffs. Blackpool just behind us. Bristol Rovers have dropped all the way down to 10th now. How did they get on? Did they play? Bristol Rovers? No, don't look like it. Okay, so not a bad episode. A win and a draw. We won our home game. We drew our away game. And we just quickly get through the press conference. Boom and boom. We go to the schedule. So the next time... Oh, why does it have to do it like this? Right. We're going to play a few more games offline. We're in November now. We'll probably come back for somewhere around here. Salford and Barnsley. 16th for Barnsley. 3rd for Salford. Where are Rotherham? 17th. Yeah, probably come around somewhere Salford and Barnsley. Rotherham, Salford, something like that. And that will be tomorrow's episode on the channel. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, folks. Please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And I'll see you tomorrow for episode 16. Bye.